grab in the air. It'd be sick.
That would be cool. Or if it just consistently like if you can consistently do down air 1 to people like you could in 4, that would be cool.
That would be, yeah.
I thought it was like one of the coolest things about him, that you could like down air 1 grab or down air 1 side B to like kill confirm.
Yeah, now you still can, but it's just not consistent,
harder,
which is kind of the name of the character. And speaking of the opposite of what I'm talking about, consistency. Both of these characters have that in spades. Like, Min Min is probably one of, if not the best counterpick characters in the game right now, because what they do is just so hard to mess with. And Pac Man is a top tier because of his consistency. Like, it is so hard to mess with this character in any phase of the game, and picking him up could never really be a bad thing.
Yeah, I want to just talk about how well this Pac Man's actually really playing this matchup, because like we saw they kind of did the Luigi thing where like as soon as they spawned, they're all the way up, like just chilling, like on Mount Everest. like you got to play the air game, because like yeah, Ram is a good anti-air, and so is up smash, but like a character like Pac Man who has that down B that you can consistently shoot out, and that neutral B that gives him that slow fall, and the side B, he has a lot of ways to like kind of sit up in the air and get his resources or try to bait out things from Min Min. Like we saw earlier, like he baited out the he baited out the whiff in order to get the bell forward smash, which gives him quite the nice lead.
Yeah. Oh, that hits.
But as I'm saying, L smash is a good anti-air. I think it's frame 7 and it reflects.
Yeah.
It's a really good button that like a lot of like. That's where like you think like, oh, you know, they're a zoner, I can just run in on them, but Min Min's built a little bit different, so zoners got hands in this game.
Oh, absolutely, she's got two of them, two very dangerous hands.
Very big hands, yeah.
Let's see. Up smash also reflects regardless of where you are, which way Min Min is actually facing. Yeah. So, like, you can just kind of throw it out on reaction whenever your opponent is near you, or whenever you think there's a projectile coming at you, and just feel pretty good about it. And that's kind of in the spot that that Wi-Fi Min Min number 24 is.
Is that actually their tag? It's a little bit blurry on my screen. Oh my god.
44, excuse me. Reading is hard.
Yeah, they should start doing what the Yoshis do, where, like, you know how Pharaoh's like 76 Yosh?
Yeah, just start numbering.
That is leaning into it.
Hey, Pink Fresh got second at Xanadu this week, so I mean, there's more offline Min Min VODs, and there's more reason to like make him be afraid of this character.
I'm certainly scared. There's only one Min Min I've played offline. I think his tag's like OS Slug or OG Slug, and they're pretty good. But I mean, like, I've only fought one so far, so I mean, I'm hoping that like when I do fight the next one, it's in friendlies and not, you know, in losers bracket.
I feel that.
This Pac Man does seem to really know how to mess up Min Min. What a great Galaga combo! Just that double recatch is doing a lot of damage and setting up in a really good position. But smart stuff to Min Min. You know, able to, you know, just keep track of their options and just slowly work their way back rather than trying to force something. Because a lot of people try to force things versus owners, and in this game, like especially, you can't really. You have to respect their space.
Yeah, especially given the timings that the Mr. 44 has been going with in basically every instance. They've been throwing out the both arm smash attacks, which restricts Min Min's movement across the board. Like, she can't move, in fact, at all. So that not only makes it easier for Pac Man to just kind of use his generally floaty nature to get around you, but also make for these wicked punishes that have put her in kind of very rough spots. The air dodge, the jump air dodge, it looked like it was on reaction to, I see the key coming, but I've already jumped from ledge, so I'm going to mash air dodge to try and to ensure I'm not hit by it. Yeah. And then the hydrant was there to back him up.
Yep.
Well, maybe it was just a little. It might have been seeing the hydrant, but just doing it too early.
Yeah. Alternatively, I think from that position, you might have the opportunity. I know floater air dodges, you definitely can. To try and directional air dodge onto the platform. I know that's like the major reason why this is like Simon and Richard's like worst stage is because a lot of characters can jump from ledge and then air dodge the platform, and then Simon's just kind of staring at you like, well, I already started my kill confirm, so cool. This is fun.
I'm doing this whether you neutral get up or not. Oh,
Yeah.
you didn't.
I'm gonna keep swinging my arms, and it's your fault if you get hurt.
I mean, that's, hey, Min to a T. Like if you're gonna run into these arms, like oftentimes Min's normal base game plan, like it's routine to avoid if you have the patience to do so. It's when Min players start to do things like this, like throwing out different tilts, covering themselves with a short hop ram as they drift back. Like that's so incredibly hard to mess with, but you have to get a lead first, which is why I think Mr. 44 over here constantly starts with Megawatt, so he can build damage super quickly and make you scared of Megawatt Nair. Yeah, that killed everyone.
Killed. I like to joke that this character has like old Cloud Nair because it's just so disjointed and like you just sometimes like first like lightweight characters you can kind of just run off with it and just kill people. Nice delay on the double jump, not drifting in, knowing that Pac-Mans love to burn their option of hydrant because, like, since they're throwing it into the void, they get back pretty fast. But you know, it's something as like a Pac-Man player, you need to have like a little bit of discipline because these more experienced players later in rec are gonna know it's like, okay, he wants the hydrant here because like, why wouldn't you? So let me just kind of like bait it out and recover while he's in the end lag.
The power pellet is going to be what takes out 44's first stock. And there we have it. Air dodge, no need to directional, just straight up drifting to platform and getting around the ledge trap from 44. But the activity of Megawatt, you got to be careful.
Yeah. I feel like something that's like underutilized. I see like, you know, certain players like, you know, being like abused is the fact that like, as you said, like, using just their innate airspeed to drift with their air dodge, because like a lot of what B do is if he's at ledge, he'll do drop down, double jump, like air dodge, and just abuse like Wario's airspeed. I think certain characters with good airspeed, like I think Min is actually not the best, but good enough to abuse certain options like that. It's just another mix-up that you can do to, you know, get yourself out of the corner.
And, I mean, in a game like this, little mix-ups can make for big differences. And when you're in a spot like T34 is, the the dragon-powered-up laser is... I mean, it auto-targets, so you don't even have to worry about the direction that it's going. You just have to be careful and ideally react to what's happening, but...
Wait, you have to, you can manually change the direction of the S-Smash Dragon. Does it actually, I always thought like you can like make it, you can forward smash down and then make it shoot up to cover different angles.
It would depend on the proximity of the opponent, because if it bounces off the stage after you angle it down, then it will angle up, which means it goes at that angle. But if your opponent is in proximity, then it will try and hit them. Okay.
I never knew that. I thought you always had to manually angle the actual laser. Wow, good call with the apple. Yeah, that move's like, everybody knows like, oh, orange knocks you off, and you know, key just it one shots you. But everybody really sleeps on like apple can like take stocks, and it gives you a really good angle on breaking hydrant, and it does a lot of hydrant damage.
Yeah, it's like ridiculously strong. What keeps it back from being the primest kill tool is that it does send straight upwards.
Yeah.
But that can be a blessing and the curse given how much gravity it also has. So.
Usually the Megawatt Nair just to, you know, cover a huge circle around them, and you know that move like actually like 120. Yeah, it's just a giant ball they summon.
It's so good. Let me read here. Do I have it?
Yeah. We're seeing a lot less of like air camping coming out from T34. Right? It's T34. I can't.
Yeah,
names
T34.
are a little bit. Yeah, T34. It's a little bit blurry on my screen. And I feel like that's where that matchup went. Is like they weren't quite getting the leads. They were getting game one, so they couldn't run away and, you know, play as defensive as they'd like to. So I think now it's just, you know, keeping an eye on how Min Min is reacting to your air stall, and try not to flowchart burn all your options, and try to keep options and use them in different orders.
I mean, that's why I assume that's why we have gone to Town and City.
Oh yeah.
I mean, definitely have seen T34 play the waiting game and is more than willing to time people out. And a stage like this, you probably have good means to do so, but it all matters in how you obtain a leading position. Like, what makes players like Sonic so good is, while the character themselves is good at maintaining the lead, they're a really good player at gaining it.
Oh yeah.
And like that makes Sonic as a character incredibly frustrating to go against, because you can lose the lead like that.
Yeah.
Pac Man is similar, but you have to be a little bit more refined with your combo game and your ability to get in close, because a 30% lead like this, Min Min can hold for like a solid 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's all about she just resets the opposite side of the stage, and then you have to get back in on her wall all over again. Ooh, great.
Only an upper.
Good call out, but yeah, I was expecting something barely back here. Where did it go?
It went straight up.
Okay.
It inverts.
Yeah,
it inverts its current direction, so it was coming down. So it went. It had to go.
It has 9 to 5 to go to.
Yeah.
Oh, nice coverage on that held forward. That move is so active for like very strange reasons.
Yeah, it's
nice. Uses D drop and doesn't have no double jump, so you just kind of explode. It's kind of weird because like on one hand, like with your double jump, like Min Min's recovery is really hard to mess with. Like as soon as you burn that double jump, it's actually like really easy to intercept, surprisingly, especially for like a tether grab, considering how tether grabs are so good in this game.
Yeah, it can be really hard to mess with some of the timing for that tether, because while the
okay, a little bit BM, and you're trying to fake the neutral B.
I mean, you got it. Like some of these Z drops coming out, like it's a little bit of momentum thrown in T34's favor. It's just a matter of can he keep it? That dash attack's crazy. Like so. Oh
yeah. Fun fact. It's 4 in shield.
And it's disjointed.
Oh yeah.
It's huge. Why? But okay.
I don't know why. and then Pac Man, like, God forbid you try to parry it or anything, like he just upbeats away. You just get through your punish.
Oh, you were talking about Pac Man's dash.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, her dash attack's still pretty good. It's a good mix-up burst option. I think it's like probably not that minus. It should be more than like minus 11 on shield. This would be like minus 17. I know. I have the strangest luck with these things. Ooh, I really like the up smash.
It's frame 7.
Okay.
Big, and it's minus 23.
Minus 23. Okay.
So like, it's not the safest thing in the world, but it's quick, and that's what she needs. Quick angle from the laser again. Like number 44 just being in this winning position, like he knows how to play evasive, and he's just walking forward with these arms. Like, what are you gonna do about it? Eat 41, I guess. Air dodge call it. Yeah. Yep.
The mango to cover it. A lot of people like to go mid so they can try to mix up when they like. Oh, am I gonna double jump and air dodge up and go high, or am I gonna fastball and then go blast zone low? But Mango's intended purpose is to try to punish people being indecisive on how they want to recover back to ledge.
Oh, the power blades are almost killing, and wow. What pristine timing for number 44, and what unfortunate timing for T34, because the power pellet has armor, and he's armored through the dragon laser multiple times throughout this set. But whether it be the laser having just innately being stronger from the power up, able to power through the heavy armor, or just caught him right when he was ending. Either way,
I mean, Pac Man mainly gets it like once he shoots it out, as he's like just biting into it. That's when he gets like his most mega armor. The rest of it is like it's pretty easy to mess with, and like if you have a disjoint or you can pretty much always at least go for a trade, if not just straight up space out the lasting chomp hitbox.
And he was in fact mid-chomp, so that just, I mean, it goes to show how strong those arms are, and why getting grabs is still rather important to Min Min's game plan, because, like, the normal Dragon Laser is still insane, but it's not nearly as threatening, but the power-up on both the connection, the Dragon head, and the laser itself makes for some really, really devastating edge guards, as that's going to be... that is a top 16 qualifier for number 44. It looks like they'll be going up against WebJP